Tiana.
TK, what would you do if someone hurt your feelings?
I would just like put my hand calm down.
What I would do if someone hurt my feelings, what I would do is probably just say, hey, you hurt my feelings. I don't know if you know, but you hurt my feelings, and I want you to know that you did.
Oh, are we here talking about feelings, y'all?
Yes. Hi, Mama.
Oh, hey everybody. Hello, hello. Hello, Tiana. Hello, Takari. What are we talking about today?
Feelings.
Feelings. What are feelings?
Feelings is what everyone has. It's happy, sad, excited, emotional, just all of those things, because that's what feelings are.
So, hello everybody. Welcome back to Effie's Bubble. So, my kids want to talk about feelings today. So, what are we talking about feelings as far as feelings? I'm here enjoying my hibiscus tea.
Yes.
And what's that you got on there?
Ice drink is
Ice
lemon.
drink?
It's
What flavor?
lemon. It's lemon and lime.
Okay.
Tastes like Sprite.
And I also have that.
Hey, we're out here enjoying this nice weather, y'all.
Yes.
It is really nice and warm. And so, what about feelings?
Feelings are things that happen. So let's say that someone really hurts your feelings. You could either get mad, or you could just be sad because they hurt your feelings a lot. Or if you're happy, you'll have fun and enjoy. Like, that's what it is. And when you are mad, you get mad. So what I do when I get mad is walk away. I tell myself to calm down, and then I come back to the situation to handle it.
So, TK, what are feelings?
Feelings are when you hurt someone's feelings and then you try to calm down and then you go back to the situation.
Okay, so
Mama, what are feelings to you?
feelings are what you feel when you're happy, when you're sad, when you're thinking about something and how to deal with the situation. So, how I deal with my feelings is when I'm sad, I think about the situation, but I always want to figure out what to do with the situation. I don't want to question why me. I used to question why me, but now I'm at a point where, okay, it is me, it's come to me, so what do I do with that situation? I will take the situation, and what do I do with it? I make the best out of it. So I'm here as a mother, as a parent, a sister, auntie, and as you can see, I have 2 children. And I never feel bad when my kids come to me and say, Mommy, you hurt my feelings, or when they tell their dad, hey, Dad, you hurt my feelings. They're human too, and it's okay to apologize. I apologize a lot, and then we talk about it, because they're human. They're little beings, but they have feelings too, and I always try to remind my kids also, I have feelings. Adults have feelings, and they get hurt as well, just like they do. So it's okay not to feel bad, to apologize to your children, because the more they understand the reason why apologies are necessary, the easier the situations get, and they're more open to you as far as telling you what's going on in their lives, what's happening if somebody hurts their feelings. They're able to communicate better. Right, guys?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
what do you all think?
Yes, that is good.
What do you think about apologies?
Apologies are nice because when you apologize to someone,
It makes you feel better.
yes, sometimes. But if you do it if you bully them, and then, so say you have a piece of paper and you say mean things to it, you crumble it up, open back up, and say sorry, it's not going to be fixed. So that's why you don't want to bully someone and then just say sorry. Sorry is like you say it and you mean it, not just you say it and then you keep doing the same thing.
So what is bullying to you?
Bullying to me is like someone constantly picking on you, taking your things, and just doing a lot of mean things to you. And if they do things that you don't like, you're supposed to tell a counselor, a teacher, or an adult, and your mama or dad.
Okay, TK, what is bullying to you?
For when someone takes your things or your backpack, and then they check what's in there, and then they feel person they were bullying were smarter than them, and they are not smart.
So what do you think of bullies? Who's a bully really?
People, people who are not nice to you.
Okay, and do you think, why do you think someone bullies somebody else? What do you think?
I know bullies bully
So
someone else because they don't have what they have, or they're just using it because they don't have what they have. That's what you taught me.
They don't,
And-
sometimes?
They're jealous.
Jealous. What is jealous? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Well, sometimes people bully other people because it's not that they're bigger than you or older than you. It's because sometimes they think you're better than them. And sometimes when you get bullied and you don't always fight the bully back, it's okay to stand up for yourself, right?
Mhm.
But that bully might end up being your friend, because sometimes bullies just need somebody to understand who they are, what they are, and what they're going through. Because sometimes people go through stuff and they have nobody to talk to. So they'll go to school and bully other kids who they think are younger and smarter and better than them, but that's not always the case. Sometimes people are going through stuff. You know, they're going through a lot of things. It could be emotional.
Or
It
they
could be-
probably have a disease or something.
It could be anything. And sometimes we don't always want to jump into, it's not okay to be bullied. Don't get me wrong. But when somebody bullies you, you can stand up for yourself, and it's always next to necessary to ask the bully, hey, why do you do so many mean things to other people? Or why are you so mean to people? You know, it's okay to ask that. There's nothing wrong with asking the bully why they do what they do, right?
Yeah. So there's this kid, he's in the 5th grade. He's supposed to be in the 7th grade. He goes to my school. He tries to bully other people because they are passing grades while he's not, and he doesn't ask for any help. So then that just hurts. He wants to hurt everybody else instead of him asking for help. Because if he keeps bullying people, no one will ever want to help him pass the grade that he's in right now.
Wow.
And he's still in 5th grade.
And there's also one boy who bullied me in 3rd grade. This is like 3 years ago. He is now still in the 3rd grade after 3 years. And if he stays one more year in 3rd grade, he might have to go to a different school, or they might do something.
But maybe
Probably
he's going through a lot of
take
things. Maybe,
They might take him to military school.
Military school? What is military school, TK?
For when people don't be nice to you and they force you to
See, I think military school is a school where people go to learn different disciplinaries, where they are
What
taught. Discipline is where people are taught how to love, how to be kind, but in a more structured way. Even at home, we have a structure. A structure is a foundation. It's like a not so a schedule. It's like a routine. You know what we teach you, what mommy and daddy teach you, right? We have to do this. Let's be always nicer to other people. Doesn't always mean that the people who are mean will be nice to us, but at the end of the day, you've done your part and you have accomplished your good deed for that day. Even if somebody was mean to you, again, doesn't mean that you have to be mean back to them, but it's always good to practice kindness, and the people that are mean to you, kill them with kindness. And guess what it does to those people? It builds confidence. Confidence is great, because when you're confident, doesn't matter then, it doesn't mean that people will not come and say mean things to you, but when you're more confident, that means you believe in yourself, you work on yourself, and you always follow through what you say you're going to follow through. Boy, stop.
Also, sometimes if someone bullies you, just don't think about it taking you down. Think about it as building you up to make sure that you do those good things.
Yes. And as far as, being bullied, bullies are all over the place. At work, at school, even in college.
Even Mama used to get bullied.
I've been bullied in different ways, but guess what? Guess what I did? I stood up for myself, and I always tried to be nice to the bullies. And at one point, we got to be friends. And I was like, why do you always do these mean things? And come to find out, they were coming from a rough childhood. They didn't have everything that they needed. So I used to share my lunch. I used to share my lunch money. And it's a good thing. There is nothing wrong with sharing. But then again, it's always good to talk to an adult, because I spoke to my parents about it. And, the child, he got help. At the end of the day, he got help.
Did you get like Doritos like there, like snack?
Well, when I was growing up, we had no Doritos, but we had different kind of chips. We had the Cheez-Its.
I love Cheez-Its. Those are good.
We had chocolate candy. We had all these kinds of snacks.
Where are you from again?
I'm from Kenya.
Me too.
We have like these little bracelets.
Yeah.
I don't have
look,
one.
We support.
I don't
Kenyan
have
American.
I don't have one.
Right.
I don't have one.
So anyway, again, guys, this is Effie's Bubble. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to everybody who watches and follows. Your comments are welcome. Thank you for your continued support. Again, I'm here as a mother, a sister, an aunt, a friend. I'm here talking to my kids. They were like, Mommy, can we talk about feelings and bullying? And now that there's a lot going on
I talked about bullying on Instagram.
I know. And Tiana also did a video one time a while ago.
Singing video.
About bullying. And, nobody likes bullying.
On TikTok.
So, we as parents, we have to talk to our children, listen to our children. I do the level best. I always tell my kids, I don't know everything. And when I hurt their feelings, I always say, hey, it's okay to come to me and tell me, Mommy, you hurt my feelings, or even tell their dad, hey, Daddy, you hurt my feelings, because nobody is perfect. We are all human. We have feelings, and they get hurt at some point. Girl, stop.
I didn't mean to.
I always, try to I wouldn't say like tell my children. I try to talk to my children and listen to them, because they have a lot going on in this minds of theirs. They're growing, they're experiencing growing pains. They don't know what to do when certain situations arise. So I always tell them, let somebody know, talk to an adult, speak to your school counselors, and if you feel you're not comfortable still, there's a lot of people in school you can talk to, because we're not in school with these kids. So, and at the end of the day, they spend most of their time in school. So I always tell my kids, I'm like, you can talk to your principal, your counselor, your teacher, and at the end of the day, when you come home, talk to me, talk to your dad, tell him exactly what happened to school, what kind of day you had, because also remember, times have changed. We grew up back in the 80s and 90s. These are millennial babies, dot-com children.
Those are millennial.
And now, the 21st century babies.
I was born in 2010.
So
I was born in 2015.
See, times are different. We didn't have internet when we were growing up. We were not exposed as much as they are. So everything they see on YouTube and
Instagram.
TikTok, Instagram,
Facebook.
sometimes they want to exercise these things, they want to practice, but I'll be like, before you do anything, ask me. They're on social media, but I'm on their accounts like this, and their dad as well. We're like this. Every time they post something, every time they get on it, we're on it. They start a live video, we're like, hey, what you doing?
I remember
Why you on
the
there?
time when a person who wasn't real, it was like a fake thing, and it was not the real person, and she kept and I don't know if it was a girl or boy, but they kept asking me, hey, where do you live, how old are you, what do you do for a living? And I was like, huh? I've learned about it, because they said when you hear something, say something. When you see something, say something. So then as soon as I saw it, I was like, Mom, and she took care of it. And when my mom asked them the same question, they didn't answer.
And parents, again, it's not that there is something wrong with the younger generation or the kids being on social media, because these are the times we're living in. There is a lot of exposure out there. You roar yourself. So I try to monitor, well, I wouldn't say try, but I'm very vigilant when it comes to their accounts. They're under me. I create their accounts, but they use them. So everything they post comes to my phone, my tablet, my email, every account they have. I follow them, and their dad follows them too. So sorry guys for the wind. So again, there is nothing wrong with them being on social media. Let's just be a little bit more vigilant. Listen to them more. And I'm not saying that we're not listening, but I talk to them. I listen to every suggestion they have. I don't brush them away, no matter how little, no matter how small,
no matter how big.
Yes, and I always tell them nothing is
or
too
medium.
small or nothing is ever too big for them to ask me or ask their dad, because that's the only way we will be able to reach out to them and fix their woes and always be in their lives. So guys, thank you so much. Tune in.
I'm sorry.
We always do I Read With Me
I just have to go
Tuesday.
check on my dad, my
when
dog.
time permits, which we always, try to be on there on YouTube. Again, this is Effie's Bubble. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye.